All right. Hey, everybody. I know y'all are probably still asleep because it's still fairly early, but anyway. I figure I'll just give some random thoughts on some things. I figure I'd talk about Nick Cannon. I should say, of course, it's been a couple days, and I should have said it on the day, but of course, rest in peace to that Naya Rivera. It is very sad, regardless of what way you want to cut it. I know that's a little bit too much, normally we just talk about politics, but I figure I'd say that. Just out of a sense of politeness, if nothing else. But, Nick Cannon is getting kicked off of Viacom. They're going to cancel his show, his long-running show, Wildin' Out, I think. I mean, honestly, I couldn't care less. I didn't feel like watching it because it's like, okay, he's there with Professor Griff. All right. Professor Griff, okay, the guy who, was part of the Nation of Islam, or at least he was affiliated kind of with some of those folks. He was kicked out of Public Enemy because he was like, well, the Jews do this, Jews do that. This is like, okay. The thing is, I'm not even angry about the whole melanin type thing. It's like, apparently, according to what I was reading, because like I said, I didn't feel like watching it. It sounds like Nick Cannon just did a Joe Rogan. Nick Cannon just did the Joe Rogan thing, or the whole Dave Rubin type thing of, oh my gosh, he says all these things and agrees with them. I doubt Nick Cannon actually believes half the shit that he said when talking with Professor Griff. It's just that he wanted to agree with him. So, and that's my take anyway. I mean, overall, it's just stupid. I mean, here I am talking about it. But it's like, oh my gosh, here he is talking about melanin. Oh, the more someone has melanin, this and that. And yet, these are the same type of folks that, but we're not going to shame people that are mixed. And that's the whole thing that you get about black nationalism versus white nationalism, so to speak. And this is one of the false dichotomies. It depends on who you talk to, but it's like in general, the white nationalists are like, oh, we don't want mixed kids and, quadroons and all this. But it's like black folk, you'll see a lot of these pro-blacks, especially, Elijah Muhammad, who was mixed himself. He was I'm just going to go there. He was a half-breed himself. He was a light-skinned dude. I mean, the same thing, of course, goes with Ishmael Muhammad. You seen that, brother? I'm like, woo, man, that's a light-skinned dude. But but it's like, but that's kind of one of the deep realities, though, for black folks. The light-skinned brothers always have to be the toughest motherfuckers in the room, don't they? They always have to be the loudest. They have to be the toughest dudes, or at least be the smartest dudes. Look at someone like Huey Newton. Now, like I said, once again, a lot of the folks that like the Black Panthers, the original Black Panthers, they never talk about Huey Newton. They're like, oh, we don't like Huey Newton. We don't like, Bobby Seale. We don't like them because they were too, they were the right wing of the party. This and that. We only like, people like, what's his face? I can't even think of his name now. They only like people like, Stokely Carmichael or, Kwame Ture or, the genuine, I can't think of his name now. Anyway, actually, no, let me look it up here. Fred Hampton, there we go. Yeah, Fred Hampton. But there was also, another guy too. Anyway, I'll stick with Fred Hampton, who was much more considered more of a Marxist-Leninist. Like I said, I mean, it's fucking cherry picking, though. Once again, it's just fucking cherry picking. Where it's like, oh, it's like the same type of thing. Oh, Malcolm X left the Nation of Islam, so he was more of a socialist. And that's why I tried debunking that video about Malcolm X. It's like, he was still a Muslim, I don't have anything against Islam, this and that, in general. It doesn't affect me. So it's like, who cares? But it's like, it's just so ridiculous. But anyway, I went off on a tangent there. But basically, it's like with Nick Cannon, losing all this, it's just like over some boilerplate Afrocentric type stuff, talking about melanin. Now, of course, the difference here is that he's kind of taking up the kind of Tariq Nasheed view of white folks, where it's like white folks were still black, but because they, were sent to the Caucasus Mountains, that's how they turned white. So they were violent and savage and everything else. It's like, okay, I mean, whatever, I guess, I mean, if you want to believe that, go ahead. If it makes you feel better, go ahead and believe it. That's my attitude. I'm not going to sit here and disagree with you. I'm not going to sit here and do that. But I know at the end of the day is that you don't want to be around. It's like, we don't see you in the hood, homie. It's like, we know you ain't going to be around, all the quote unquote real N-words. I'll just say that. I'm going to try to curb my language here a little bit, but it's like, you don't want to be in the projects dealing with those savages either and whatnot. And I know, not all black people are savages. I'm just saying. But it's like, so overall, it's just dumb. Don't let the dude lose his job because over some stuff. I mean, he's corny enough as it is. Like, everyone thinks Nick Cannon's a joke anyway. So it's like, who cares, man? But anyway, I think that's about it. I should mention as well is that there was the races that happened for local Senate seats, I believe. Some Dems won, some Republicans won. Let's see here. Political races. Oh yeah, there's Senate races. Yeah. Democrats held 12 seats. Okay. Oh, yeah. Oh, okay. So Butchar, yeah, Shaheen. Oh, yeah. Who? Oh, this is okay. Republicans held 23 seats. So, okay. Okay. Live results, live updates. Let's see what we got here. Because I know someone in Texas. Yeah, okay, so Tommy Tuberville replaced Jeff Sessions. I mean, who cares, really? I mean, whatever. I mean, it's all the same thing. It's just like, there are plenty of people who are just still dumb enough to, oh, wow. This guy, Tommy Tuberville, has got the St. George's Cross flag. Well, I think that's it. The St. George's Cross flag in his, wow. I'm surprised they don't call him a white nationalist for that. That's crazy. Spend his final days just, okay. You know what? Should I show y'all? I'll go ahead and show y'all. This is wild. That's some wild stuff. There we go. Okay. There we go. Go ahead and show y'all this. That is wild. Look at that. Got the St. George's Cross there. Oh man, they're gonna disown you, homie. Man, they're gonna disown you for that, man. They're gonna disown you for that. Okay. Anywho, like I say, so the races are continuing on. I don't know. I haven't been motivated enough to make something good, so like I said, I'll probably spend the rest of the day at the library. It should be open up in about 45 minutes or so. I'll let them wake up a little bit. I'll go ahead and go to the library. I'll probably spend the day up there. I'll do some recording for that, for the Avengers book, and yeah, at least I'll get one episode done. Like I say, it'd be about 40 minutes. Like I say, I'll secretly say this, but I won't give too much. I do appreciate Cultured Thug, regardless of him mispronouncing words, this and that, and being kind of a boomer. In his political views, I think he's like, well, this is real fashion anyway, but I can appreciate the book videos that he does, but I'm not going to do 3 hours straight talking about Huey Long. No, I can't. Especially about the Jewish Avengers. I'm not going to do a 3 hour straight video for 3 hours straight. That's just, no, I can't do that. No. So I'm not going to do that. Like I said, I'll probably break it down like maybe 45 minutes, something like that. I'll see where it feels natural to cut it, and I'll do that. Anywho, like I said, I hope y'all enjoy the rest of your day, and hopefully later tonight I'll be putting that video out, and I think I'll keep it there. Anyway, y'all have a good one. See you later. Bye-bye.